Bonita Springs, Florida, has a rich history that stretches back thousands of years. Archaeological evidence suggests human habitation in the area began around 8,000 years ago, with the Calusa Indians being among the most prominent early inhabitants. The Calusa, known as the Shell Indians, thrived along Florida's southwest coast, creating a complex society based on fishing and shellfish collection. They built villages, mounds, and canals, and by the time Spanish explorers, including Ponce de Leon, arrived in 1513, thousands of Calusa lived in the region. However, European diseases and slave trading devastated the Calusa population over the next 2 centuries, leaving few survivors, some of whom may have fled to the Florida Keys, Cuba, or assimilated into Seminole tribes. The modern history of Bonita Springs begins in the 1870s when U.S. Army Corps of Engineers surveyors mapped the remote area and set up camp near a medicinal spring along what is now the Imperial River. The site became known as Survey, and the river was dubbed Surveyor's Creek. At the time, only a handful of homesteaders lived there, but in the 1880s, the population grew when Braxton Comer purchased 6,000 acres around Survey. He brought 50 families from Alabama, along with mules and equipment, to establish a plantation growing pineapples, bananas, and coconuts. By the early 20th century, developers saw potential in the area but felt the name Survey lacked appeal. In 1912, Harvey Heitman and other investors from Fort Myers bought 2,400 acres, laid out streets, and renamed the town Bonita Springs, inspired by the local spring. Surveyor's Creek became the Imperial River, and Indian Spring Branch was renamed Oak Creek. Transportation remained water-based until 1917, when a rough road connected Bonita Springs to Fort Myers. The 1920s brought significant growth with the extension of the Fort Myers Southern Railroad and the completion of the Tamiami Trail, U.S. Highway 41, in 1928, sparking a land boom. During this period, citrus groves, tourist attractions like the Everglades Wonder Gardens, opened in 1936, and the Shell Factory emerged, drawing more visitors. Bonita Springs briefly incorporated in 1925 but reverted to unincorporated status until the late 1990s, when it officially became a city again. The late 20th century saw further development with the advent of air conditioning, the construction of Interstate 75, and the opening of Southwest Florida International Airport, making the area more accessible to tourists and retirees. Today, Bonita Springs is a thriving coastal community known for its beaches, golf courses, and natural attractions, with a population of 53,644 as of the 2020 census. Its evolution from a prehistoric settlement to a modern destination reflects a blend of natural beauty and human ingenuity.